Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me for part 2 of my third spring decorate with me. Basically, I'm really excited to show you guys how I've continued to use items that I already owned to decorate in this quarantine because I've been super bored and it's been like my little escape, and I wanted to share it with you guys because maybe you guys can do the same thing. So like I said, this is part 2. Part 1, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up in the iCard, not sure what side it is on. I also did a 2-tiered tray decorate with me. I did it in 2 ways, and I ultimately decided to go with one of them, which I will show you guys in this video, as well as everything else around my house. So the console table underneath my TV and everything else in my kitchen and in my living room. So if you guys are interested, definitely stick around to watch the entire video and give me a thumbs up if you like it. I don't know, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it since it really helps out my channel. If you have not subscribed, my name is Cass. I do a lot of content like this. I love decorating. It is a passion of mine, as well as remodeling. My husband owns a remodeling company, so I really enjoy anything that has to do with decorating or remodeling. And yeah, I hope you would consider subscribing. I would absolutely love to have you in my little YouTube fam. But let's get on into it, you guys. I know you guys are here to see me decorate, so let's get started. So for the top of my console table, these are the items that I want to use or reuse. So I have eucalyptus, I have this galvanized tin. More than likely the eucalyptus will go in the galvanized tin. I decided to keep the little cement bunnies because I do still think they can work for spring, especially since I don't have that many bunnies around my house anymore. It'd be okay to just leave these out. I still have this, like, I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a candle holder. Let's see. It doesn't say, but I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just probably gonna reuse the same setup that I have, so we will see. This eucalyptus goes in there. And then I did want to keep this quote out. It's really been helping me out in quarantine, so I wanted to definitely keep it out, and I like how big and tall it is, so it'll be perfect to cover up the cord right there. And then I just took out this wood round. It needs to be clean, but that is what I'm going to use for the top of this console table. Okay, so over in this corner, like I said, I know exactly what piece I'm going to use because I want to cover up the cord as much as I can. So I'm just going to place this sign right here. Actually, I think that looks perfect. I'm gonna leave this right there. I think it works. I don't know. That, and I do like how this looks, so I'm just gonna leave this right there. And like I said, I knew I was gonna use these eucalyptus in here. I don't know if I want to go in this side or that side. Probably this side, so it doesn't cover up the actual quote. I'm gonna do like both sides. I think that looks good. That was an easy corner. Now moving on to the next corner, I mean, I only have those 3 items left, which I think will look perfect, one on top of each other. So let me go ahead and clean this real quick. Wish that I knew how to go on. So I really like these like round pieces because it really makes it feel like a garden, so it matches the rest of the house instead of just being on like the plain table. I don't know, I might be crazy, but I just think it adds a touch of something extra on this table, so that is what I'm going to do. And I'm probably just gonna place this on top of it as well as the bunnies. And it also adds some height. So in my last video I said that I felt like this needed some legs, so it was a little bit higher. So I think the like wooden round adds that perfect height. And then the bunnies just add that element of cement. And it plays off good off of that galvanized tin over there. I'm just gonna add this eucalyptus back. And I think that's it. I think that corner is gonna be pretty simple, but that is how the top of the console table looks. Okay, so for the bottom of the console table, now that the top of it is done, these are the items that I have. So I decided to trade in my wired Magnolia farm basket for this wickered one. So it played off of the wickered over there. So that is what I'm going to use. I already had this. This was actually what my dog toys used to be in my bedroom. So I know this is gonna go in this corner. That's why I'm putting it there. I have this cute little bench that will probably go in this corner right there. And then these are the extra items that I have. Sorry if that made you dizzy, but I'm on the floor. So I just have this little galvanized tin. I have this, I don't know, water thingamajig, this little galvanized one. This used to be in my bathroom, so it's just a galvanized planter with a plant inside of it. This little bird, just a cement element. Like I said, play around with your materials. I have some wood, some galvanized, and some little cement. And greenery, of course. So I have these moss eggs that, again, I think can work perfectly still for this like spring transition. It's not too Eastery. And then some greenery pieces. I did pull out 2 of my bird houses because I just want to use them and display them instead of having them in storage. I kept this bird cage with some greenery inside of it. And then I have this blanket and some more greenery right here. I think both of these are going to go inside the wickered basket. So let's go ahead and put everything where it's going to go. Okay. So in this basket, like I said, I know that I want all this greenery in there. I am keeping that little peony because I want that pop of coral still included in some way. And I know I want this blanket in here. So just like that. And then I'm going to just add this greenery in here. And I wanted to hang off the side just to cover up that outlet that you can see. So just like that. I think that looks super cute. Kind of just looks like you went out into your backyard and filled up your basket with. And then I'm just gonna add that little flower right there. And that is everything for the basket. I'm going to go ahead and add this bird cage back here. Just kind of hide it behind the blanket, kind of like that. And that is everything for this corner. Now moving on to this corner, I do want to make it feel a little bit more than a garden than like the rest of it, because I'm going to use my bird houses on here. So I know I'm going to use the bench to hold my bird houses. This bench is actually pretty big, like that. And then I'm going to add this green piece down here. But it would look so cute if it looked like, if it was like watering it. So. Oh, I think that looks cute. Maybe add just a little bird right there. We were holding on to something. Sorry, I'm thinking, you guys. I'm not even speaking, but I'm just trying to play around with it a little bit just to see what looks the best. But I think this looks very cute. I'm gonna put this greenery piece in there, and then I'm gonna fill it up with these eggs. I think that looks cute. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below, but I think that's how it's gonna stay. I do like it. I think it looks very sweet and simple. Okay, and that is how the console underneath my TV turned out. I think it looks super sweet, and it's still like garden related. Even though it's not too much of an herb garden, it still plays off very well off of the coffee bar over there. I think it still looks good all together. So yeah, that is it. Now on my coffee table, all I did is I just got this little galvanized, I don't even know what it's called, but it's just a little like container with 3 slots, and I thought that'd be perfect for my 3 Raydon vases. And then I just added some tulips in here to keep that coral color going on. But I absolutely love how simple this looks. Also, it fits perfectly on this little like middle ledge, so I can still open the coffee table. I actually can open both sides, which was a problem with other centerpieces, but it is not with this one. But that is everything for my coffee table. On this little side table, again, I kept things pretty simple here. All I did is I still kept my lamp. I added my my coasters, my wooden coasters right here, and on top I just kept that same coral candle that I had in my coffee table. This is in Sweet Mango, and it still has like a wood element up at top, and this little vase has some like jute tied around it, and it just has 2 tulips. These tulips are a little bit of a lighter coral, so it doesn't look too overwhelming, but that is everything for this little side table. And lastly, for my couches, this is all I did. I just tried to keep the coral pillows because I didn't have any new ones, and if I ordered on Amazon, they weren't gonna get here till like May something because of the delayed shipping. And I added this blanket that I had underneath my console table last time. I just went ahead and I added it here. So I just did a switcheroo of blankets. And you guys, I got the 2 coral pillows from Home Goods in a pack of 2 for $25, as I did for the like checkered pillows, the neutral ones. And then in that corner, all I did is I pulled out one of the pillows that came with the couches, and then I just kept that pillow right there. I wish the one in the back was like white or a lighter cream so it didn't match exactly with the couch, but that is all I had to work with, so I made it do. Now on this side of the stove, I found this green pitcher in like my stash of decorations, and I thought this would be perfect to replace my Raydon crock. Just change it up a little bit. So I just added my wooden utensils. I tried to pull in that coral color still because I'm still using it in my living room. So I just added these 2 tulips, and then I kept my salt and pepper stackers, and that is everything for this corner. Okay, so on my stove, I just went ahead and I hung this like light yellow kitchen towel. Even though I'm using a lot of green, you guys, don't be afraid of adding another color. That'll break up all the green that you're using if you decide to go with a similar theme. That's always my advice, is just try to use 1 or 2 items that break up the color scheme and it still looks good. And then I just added my little spoon holder on my stove. And in this corner, this is the 2-tiered tray I went with. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and link it up in the corner, but this is the one I went with. I absolutely love it, and I think it looks so cute, and again, ties in the herb garden theme very good in my opinion. So I absolutely love it. Alrighty, so that is everything for part 2 of this spring decorate with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it and liked how everything came out. There's definitely some things that I would like to change, or things that I would like to have that I can add, but I'm just making do with what I have because Hobby Lobby is closed, Home Good is closed, TJ Maxx is closed, but again, we all know that it's for our own benefit, it's for everyone's benefit, and it's just to stay healthy. So if you can and you want to shop your home, I definitely recommend doing it. It's so fun, it keeps your mind busy, and it gives you something to do during this time when we have to stay home for the well-being of ourselves, our family, and everyone else. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Go watch my other video if you have not. I'll link them down below and at the end of this video. But yeah, I think that is everything, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will see you guys in my next video.